We're here for the RYA Volvo Youth Nationals. It's a really important event because it's the qualifier for the Youth Worlds in the summer, and everyone wants to go, and it's just a really tense, tight event. It means everything. But it's probably the biggest event of the year, I think.
It's definitely the route I came through, winning the RYA Youth Nationals and then going on to the ISAF Youth Worlds was pretty much the stepping stone I used and Sarah used and a lot of the top Olympic sailors have used to get to the Olympic Games, and so from that perspective it's important as it gets for them.
In terms of what the regatta's all about, I mean, it's a big selection event for us. So there's about £100,000 of international travel grants this week, selection for the ISAF Youth Sailing World Championships, which this year will be held in Croatia, as well as the Eurosaf Games, actually, which are going to be held in Lake Garda, Italy in August. So all the key players in youth sailing are here, and they're all chomping at the bit to get afloat and do the very best job that they can.
Today we're expecting similar conditions to yesterday, maybe a bit lighter towards the end of the day, maybe a bit shiftier as well, just coming off the land. So yeah, I'm trying to keep my results consistent, hopefully come good towards the end, working towards the goal of winning and going to the ISAFs.
So for the RSX windsurfers this week, it's all pretty close. I think there's only a few points separating the top three. For them it's going to be pretty important, especially if the weather conditions start to change, and just whoever can make the best of those different changing days. Really for them it's going to be about who doesn't make any mistakes and who keeps a solid head throughout the week.
Normally if you're under 10 knots of wind, the race is pretty physical, a lot of pumping. You don't go that fast, but it's really hard work. And then once the boards start planing and you pull your mast track back and the board starts flying, everyone starts going really fast, and that's a lot more sort of technique-wise. And where in the light winds, it's more about fitness and strength.
In the RSXs, we got 2 races in today, but because of the championship guidelines in the RSXs, which say you should only do 2 races non-planing and then have a break. After the break this afternoon, it was just a little bit too light and a little bit too shifty to justify sending the fleet out. So it's been an interesting day because there was plenty of wind most of the time, but just no stable direction. So quite challenging conditions. I think we got a full programme in the 29ers and the Spitfires, the Laser Standard and 420 course. Probably the low light of today was the radial course, which is the closest course inshore, and just really tough conditions for the race teams. Massive shifts, really tight frequency of those shifts, meaning that the start line was really biased. So unfortunately no races completed on the radial course today, but we're looking forward to hopefully getting the programme back on track tomorrow. We've got a plan to do up to 4 races on every course tomorrow, every fleet, so hopefully we can get the programme back on track, and look forward to starting the finals racing in the radial at 11 o'clock tomorrow.